The story of Bathsheba. It was a season of battle, a time when kings led their armies to war. But this time, King David stayed behind in Jerusalem, sending Joab and his soldiers in his place. One fateful evening, David arose from his bed and strolled upon his rooftop. Suddenly, his eyes caught sight of something that would change the course of his life forever. A single moment of temptation led to a cascade of events that revealed the weakness of the human heart and the boundless mercy of God. Join me as we dive into the story of Bathsheba, uncovering the trials, consequences, and the redemptive power of grace that shaped her legacy. In the golden light of evening, Jerusalem's rooftops glowed under the watchful eye of King David. Standing on his palace rooftop, he spotted her, Bathsheba, radiant and unguarded, bathing in the privacy of her home. Her beauty struck him like a tempest, stirring emotions he could not, or would not, restrain. Bathsheba, the cherished faithful wife of Uriah the Hittite, a valiant warrior in David's army, was unaware of the storm brewing in the king's heart. She lived with quiet dignity, devoted to her husband and their life together. But that night, David's desires unraveled her world. A royal summons came, and she had no choice but to obey. In the king's chambers, Bathsheba was drawn into a moment that would alter her destiny. She returned home bearing a secret that would shake the foundation of her life. She was with child. When she sent word to David, the weight of their sin bore down on him. In his desperation to cover their transgression, David called Uriah home from battle, crafting a scheme to make the child appear as his. But Uriah, loyal and honorable, refused to indulge in comforts while his comrades fought on the battlefield. His steadfastness only deepened David's turmoil. Driven by guilt and fear, David issued a command that sealed Uriah's fate. The loyal soldier was sent to the front lines, where death was certain. When the news of Uriah's death reached Bathsheba, her grief was immeasurable. She mourned her husband, unaware of the full extent of the king's betrayal. After her mourning period, David brought her into his home as his wife, but their firstborn son, born from their union, was struck down by illness, a divine judgment revealed by the prophet Nathan. Yet, even in judgment, God's mercy shone through. Bathsheba's sorrow was not the end of her story. God blessed her with Solomon, a son who would rise to become Israel's wisest and most prosperous king. Bathsheba emerged as a woman of influence, ensuring Solomon's place on the throne and securing David's legacy. Her inclusion as the fourth woman in the genealogy of Jesus Christ, Matthew 1 verse 6, is a profound testimony of grace. Through Bathsheba, God revealed that no sin is too great for redemption and no sorrow too deep for his healing. Her story is not just one of human failure but of divine restoration, where brokenness was woven into the lineage of the Messiah, offering hope to all who seek God's mercy.